of the Board of School Directors to order. I need to inform you that we held an executive session at 6:30 this evening for the purpose of discussing personnel. Would you all please rise and join me in the flag salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mrs. Latrobe, would you call the roll, please?
Mrs. Latrobe. Present. Mr. Hauser.
Here.
Mrs. Kozar. Here. Dr. Laughlin. Here. Dr. Moffa.
Here.
Mr. Music.
Here.
Mr. Palmer.
Here.
Dr. Zorch. And Mrs. Mays.
Here. Thank you. This part of the agenda is hearing of visitors, part 1. If anyone in the audience would care to address the board about anything that is on tonight's agenda, please rise and come to the podium. Seeing none. I will move for the approval of resolution number 33, the approval of minutes from the regular meeting held July 24th and the committee of the whole held August 14th, 2012.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes. Any discussion or corrections? Questions? All those in favor of approving resolution number 33, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Thank you. Solicitors report, Mr. Naples.
No report, Madam President.
Thank you. Legislative report, Dr. Laughlin.
No report.
Thank you. Under Education and Planning, I will move for adoption of resolution number 34 to approve the Rotary Exchange student from Belgium.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We approve resolution number 34. Any questions, discussion? All those in favor of approving that motion, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? I move for adoption of resolution number 35 to approve the ECAT Academy Memorandum of Understanding between GLSD and GLEA for the 2012-2013 school year.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We approve resolution number 35. Discussion?
You know, I noticed the minor, on 30, they have that cyber school sign, the advertising sign. And we should be going on each way on 30. Honest to God, we should find somebody to do that. I think you do a better job. Because I've been following a little bit more on this.
I don't think we can compete with her advertising budget.
We gotta find a couple bucks to do that. We need to do that. I don't think there's enough people know.
If anyone would like to donate from the public to support putting the board on Route 30
Thank you.
school district,
I don't think the public is aware that they are actually donating to that advertising campaign by the tax dollars. I think they need to be aware of that. I really think they do. I don't think anybody realizes that their real estate taxes are paying for every ad that you see hanging on the highway, every ad that you see on television, and every ad that gets stuck on my newspaper in the mornings. That's your tax dollars paying for PA Cyber Charter School to advertise. It's beyond. It's crazy.
Yeah, to advertise at no cost.
Yeah.
And it's free.
And if we did such a thing, we'd have taxpayers yelling at us about how dare we use our tax money.
Well, they're using your tax money. It says PA Cyber Charter School.
I need to get the corner of the solicitor.
Hang on, Vaughn.
Come on, man.
Just a thought.
Okay. And we'll noodle on that for a little bit.
Just put a little bubble that comes out of your mouth.
I tell everybody the eyes follow you wherever you go. They do. It's very unnerving.
I came up over about 30 today to look like you were looking at me.
Yeah, pay extra for that.
Any other discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution number 35, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Thank you, that passes unanimously. I also move for adoption of resolution number 36 to approve the letter of service agreement with NHS Human Services of Pennsylvania.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 36. Any questions, discussion on the motion? All those in favor of approving resolution number 36, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That passes unanimously. And lastly, I move for adoption of resolution number 37, the acceptance of a tuition student from Gary Township for the 2012-2013 school year.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 37. Any questions, discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you. That ends my report. And we'll move to Mrs. Elder for finance.
Thank you. I will move for adoption of resolutions 38 and 39 bundled together, the treasurer's report and the payment of bills dated August 16, 2012.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolutions number 38 and 39. Any questions or discussion? All those in favor of adopting those resolutions, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Those pass unanimously.
And I'll move for adoption of resolution number 40, which has quite a long list of budgetary transfers that many of which are very small amounts of money. But that's what our business manager does. He keeps all those small amounts of money in exactly the right column. So I'll move for adoption of that resolution number 40.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 40. Any questions, discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution number 40, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That passes unanimously.
And I'll move for adoption of resolution number 41, which is approval of the Delta T Group of Western Pennsylvania as an independent contractor for substitute nurses.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 41. Any questions, discussion?
How many times do we have to use these folks?
Hopefully very few. We exhaust our substitute list first that we have, and if nobody is available from our substitute nursing list, this is when we would go.
And is our community aware that we don't have to have nurses that have certification in school nursing beyond a substitute?
I've advertised it, and I stated about a lot of the nurses now that are registered nurse, we do emergency certs work.
Because I know these substitute groups are way more expensive than what we pay for.
Sure, and if you know of anybody and they're interested, just have them call my office. Seriously, I would be happy to put them on. Absolutely.
Any other questions or discussions this evening? All those in favor of adopting resolution number 41, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That passes unanimously.
And finally, I'll move for adoption of resolution number 42, which is acceptance of grants. We talked about these last week in relation to the sensory room at Valley Elementary School. We have $11,740 directed to the Autistic Support Classroom, the Westmoreland Intermediate Unit Foundation, $902, and the Latrobe Hospital Charitable Foundation, $500, again directed to the Autistic Support Classroom.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 42. Any questions, discussion? We need to thank all of these people because really.
And when we all heard the presentation last week, I think it hit home once again how very important each of these dollars is to a student in our school district. who would not have the kind of support that is available because of these donations. And it's very, very important to those students to give them an even break with our other students. And it's very well received by all of us, and I'm very grateful.
Absolutely. Special thank you to all these foundations and that have helped to support that classroom. Any other discussion on the motion? All those in favor of adopting resolution number 42, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you.
And my report, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Elder. And we'll move to property and supply. Mrs. Kozar.
Yes, I move for the adoption of resolution number 43, the approval of PlanCom Parts A and B submission by Access Architecture.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 43. Question or discussions on the motion? All those in favor of adopting resolution number 43, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you.
I move for the adoption of resolution number 44, the bid award for winter sports equipment and supplies.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 44. Any questions or discussion on that motion? All those in favor of adopting resolution number 44, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That also passes unanimously.
And finally, I move for the adoption of resolution number 45 to approve the solicitation of testing agencies.
Here's a second.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 45. Any questions or discussion on that motion?
And what is this for?
Yeah, this is part of the next step in the process for the athletic complex in the junior high. There's these testing samples need to be taken, and I believe they're from the ground test.
It's the soil test,
Yeah.
core sample test. And this is just the RFP, this is just, we're going out to.
We'll go out for an RFP, we'll get pricing, we'll come back and make a recommendation on any cases.
Any other questions? All those in favor of adopting resolution number 45, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That also passes unanimously.
And our next property and supply meeting will be September 6th to 30th.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mrs. Kozar. Student activities and recreation, Dr. Laughlin.
Yeah, I was just asking, we at Gateway is our next, our first football game this Friday, coming up, next Friday.
This Friday, we have the scrimmage at the Plum, and then next Friday's opening night at Gateway. We actually don't have a home game until like September 5th, 14th. We're on the road for the first 2 weeks, so we don't have a game at home until September 14th.
I do, want to comment, Paul Prince, I think is great in the activities scheduling inside, the calendar of events is wonderful, and we're going to like Fred, so I'm very happy to see that.
I thought that was really nice also, so Mrs. Elder commented on that too.
I conclude my report.
Thank you, Dr. Law. Community Relations, Dr. Zorch.
No report.
Thank you. Westmoreland Intermediate, we met on August the 7th, and we don't have another meeting until the end of September, last Tuesday in September. EWCTC, Joint Operating Committee, Mrs. Kozar.
Our meeting is tomorrow night, so I have no report.
Thank you. Board Policy, PSB Liaison, Mrs. Elder.
Yes, I'll move for the adoption of resolution number 46, which is to approve me as your voting delegate for the Legislative Policy Council at PSBA.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 46. Any questions or comments? I'm sure you'll do a wonderful job, Mrs. Elder. All those in favor of adopting resolution number 46, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? You got it.
Thank you. And I will also move for adoption of resolution number 47, which is adoptions to the numbered board policies. and revisions to the board policies 211 and 217. This is final adoption.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 47. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none. All those in favor of adopting resolution number 47, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Elder. Transportation, Dr. Moffa.
Yes, I move for the adoption of resolution number 48, 2012-13 school bus and van drivers approval as listed in the minutes.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 48. Any discussion on that motion? All those in favor of adopting resolution number 48, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Also passes unanimously.
I also move for the adoption of resolution number 49, which is the approval of school security police for the 2012-2013 school year.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 49. Any questions or discussion on that motion? All those in favor of adopting resolution number 49, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Passes unanimously.
Thank you. Mr. Mears, do you think we'll have our polices by next Wednesday?
They're not due the 14th, so
September. Yeah, 14th.
we could have one. I doubt we have maybe one.
I've had 3 phone calls, questions on the RFP, but none have been submitted.
Okay, so that's not due the 14th.
Right.
We still have a meeting.
Oh, yeah. Because what we'll do, the 5th meeting, we're moving August there because of kindergarten, so we will meet September like 25th and too, and they should be in by that meeting.
Okay, so the next meeting for transportation is September 5th.
Correct.
Please, my report.
Thank you, Dr. Moffa. Technology, Mr. Palmer.
Thank you. There's the report this evening, probably going to be September 11th, 6 p.m. here.
Thank you. Superintendent's recommendations, Mrs. Swire.
I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 50, which is the resignation of Rita Jellison as a personal care assistant.
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 50. Any questions or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That passes unanimously.
I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 51, which is the professional personnel appointments for substitute teachers, as well as resolution number 52, which is the appointment of the classified support personnel.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolutions number 51 and number 52. Any questions or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Those pass unanimously.
I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 53, which is the approval of the professional substitute rate for the 2012-2013 school year, noting the paragraph underneath the rates, explaining that beginning with this school year, substitute teachers will be given credit for cumulative days worked during the prior school year when establishing their beginning daily rate. The starting daily rate will be determined by the number of days worked during the previous school year.
So moved. Or a second?
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 53. Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor of approving resolution number 53, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That passes unanimously.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 54, which is the permission to advertise the Latrobe School Board retreat on November 10th, Saturday from 8 to noon.
I'll second that. So it's been moved and seconded that we adopt resolution number 54. Any discussion on that motion? All those in favor of adopting resolution number 54, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That passes unanimously.
And there are some dates, and obviously our first day for our staff to return to school is tomorrow morning. We work on Wednesday and Thursday. All of the teachers are here The teachers do not then return until Monday, when all of our students return for their first day. So next Monday, if you all have children in the district, they'll all be here. So we're looking forward to the 2012-2013 school year.
Any other business?
Yes, at the end of my part of the agenda, there was no announcement of the finance committee. The finance committee will be meeting, I believe that's the 5th at 10 a.m. in the administration building.
That's right.
Thank you. Any other business to come before the board this evening? And it's time for hearing of visitors part 2. If anyone in the audience wishes to address the board on any matter, please rise and come to the podium. Don't all come at once.
Too many people here.
Scott, Christie, you sure?
Come on.
Talk to the.
We're not feeling the love.
Oh, I like the idea.
Okay, feel the love. Here we go. There are many free ways to advertise for your cyber thing: blogs, tweets.
Yeah.
Get your media students in high school to put together YouTube videos. That's all.
Thank you.
See?
Anyone else to address the